Let's look at some other aspects of the economic way of thinking. First one, thinking at the margin. Thinking at the margin is how will a small change in one variable affect another variable and what impact that has on people's decision making. Suppose you have a business and if you hire 10 people in your business, let's say it's a restaurant, and you make, let's say, $1,000 from a night, that night, from those 10 workers. And then you add another worker to your production, and so now you have 11 workers. And when you add the 11th worker, the one more worker, they provide another $100 in revenue, and so now you make $1,100. Now let's suppose you add a 12th worker, and the 12th worker also produces, but this time your total output or money you make is 1,150. Well, that 12th person that you just added only provided $50, so that would be the marginal change. So it's really important in economics to understand the marginal change, understanding what, if you added one more unit of one thing, what happens to the value that you want to measure. Another important economic concept of economic way of thinking is that we have to assume that people are rational and that people respond to basic incentives. So when we look at economics, we're assuming that people want to better their own self-interest, and that may not be always true about every single individual, but keep in mind when we're looking at like an economy or a market, in general, on average, you can assume that people on average will respond to their own self-interest and that they will respond to certain incentives in a very predictable manner.